Well, I'm back at the dump here, and I'm going to try to dig out some stuff to see what I can find, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Well, my first sign is an extract bottle. I don't know what the name of it is. It's just a plain extract, nothing too crazy. You can see I hit water right away, so it wasn't like I picked a great spot. There's a lot of metal, roots, and really no rattles. They're in this part of the dump. They're usually down at the very bottom where the water is, and I just refuse to dig in that. It's a mess. Here's another bottle that's sort of melted. This area here is really, I just picked it because I had dug in it before and it wasn't, you know, too much to dig in, but right now it didn't look like a good choice for me because there's nothing here. I mean, that would have been a good bottle. That's Merle's rubbed with the best. There's a few things here. I don't know what that is. It's nothing important really. But yeah, there's just a few things in here at this level. And other than that, well, I'm going to dig a little bit more. If something comes up, I'll let you know. If not, I'm going to move to a different spot. Here we go. Well, here's something that I do like, and that's one of those flasks. That's a Virginia Dare. You can see it's really a nice flask. They really did a good job with this. So that one I'm gonna take. That's a good one. Everything seems to be up sort of toward the top, and as you can see, things are at the top. This is a 7-Up. It says 7-Up at the bottom. See that? That's a good one. Does it say it on the neck? Doesn't say it on the neck, but does say it on the bottom. I might keep that one. That's a cool bottle. 7-Ups are fairly late. They're a late comer to the soda bottle world. They didn't start showing up until the 40s. There you got another bottle right there, but I think I know what this one is. This is one of those apple butter jars, and they're prevalent in this dump for some dramatic reason. Here's something else. Of course, we know what these are. These are medicine bottles, and they are not great. But I'm in a pack of bottles right now. This here is just a plain medicine. I'm digging in a lot of metal. You can see there's metal here. I don't know if that's a license plate or what that is. This here, yeah, that's a soda of some sort. They don't come in one piece around here. Soda water bottle. Let's see, what's this last one up here? That's a Dr. Pepper. One more right up in here. And then we're going to... another one of those. They're pretty common right in this section. Well, let me dig some more of this stuff out and we'll keep going. Well, I got my first Coke here, and it's a 1923. From what I can see. 6 fluid ounces. I think you can see the 23 on that, and it is a Savannah. So that's a good one. Also, what came out just before that was a Raleigh's screw cap, which I didn't make anything about it because it's just a Raleigh. But there you have. Now I'm on board with that and the 7-Up, and let's keep going. Sample size bromo just came out, so no biggie here. It doesn't matter really what part of the dump you're in this section, or up or down. It doesn't matter. There's another bottle right there. You can see. You can see it. I don't know what kind it is. It's just a jar. But there's a little bit of stuff in here. If I can just dig it out. Okay, so let me keep going, and what else comes up, it comes up. Other than that, I might move on to another split. I'm not expecting much here, but look what we got here, a milk bottle. Now, they're so rare in this place that I really don't expect it to be anything, but it is. It's a milk bottle. It's a pint, and it has something written on it. I think it does, but I can't read it. What does that say on here? I don't know. I can't read it. But there's writing on there. So cool. I got a milk bottle. This is rare, man. You don't get these. You don't get these here. Cool. I'm not doing bad. I'm not doing bad. Okay, let's cut through here and see what we can find. Well, nothing real special, just a plain beer, but you know, who knows? GS, I don't know what's on that. But that would mean there's bottles in here, but you can see there's a lot of heavy debris, and it's a miracle that bottles even survive this. But let me just see what I can find here, and I'll show you when something really cool shows up. Well, I've got one more jar coming out here, and then I guess I'm gonna call it quits because I'm a little tired, and there's a lot of stuff in here. If you can see. Let's see what this jar is. Man, if I can get it out. Get the top of it. It's one of those big old, yeah, it's one of those big old That's a nice jar though. I just might take it. Other than that, you can see there, we've just got a few things up here, and they don't look like much. I'm gonna crack this down here. Put this down in here and look down and see if anything falls in. And carbon from batteries, bricks, and looks like another jar over here. Yeah. Yeah. Smaller version of that last one. Well, there you have it. I'm knocking it off. I did what I could. I might be back soon. I don't know. Got other places I want to go. So, at any rate, there we have it. The dig for the day. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm going to do a short roundup of the bottles I found today in my dig at the standard dump that I go to. And I found pretty much the same old, except a few of them were surprises to me. Let's start out with the Coke. It is a common local Coke. It's a 1923. The actual date of this is a 1930. I think it says 1932 or 33. What's the date on it? 1935. So that's when this Coke was produced. But it will always say the Christmas Coke 1923, and that lasts until 1930, I think 1938, when a patent changed. Here's a 7-Up, very popular bottle today, beverage. This is a looks like a, to me it looks like a 1936, and it would have had a paper label. This bottle, 7-Up, was started by a guy, Joseph Service, in 1929. He worked for the Howdy Corporation, which is another soda company, which produced a cool bottle back in the teens and early 20s. But this became dominant, and this had a paper label, like I said, but we all know them with the pyros. So this is a pretty popular bottle. Even beverage today is no longer independent. It's owned by a big conglomerate that owns 40 other soda companies. Another surprising bottle was this one, Pounds of Dairy. You can't barely see the lettering, but it's cool. Had no information on this. I don't know where. Probably somewhere in South Carolina, but I really would not know. But it's odd to find a milk bottle in that dump. So I was glad to find that one. Good old Garrett wine. I love this flask. Goes back all the way to 1835. Paul Garrett was a man, though, who really pushed it. The son. It was started by his dad and his uncle in Norfolk, or someplace in North Carolina. But Prohibition kept pushing them north, and they finally ended up in Brooklyn. During Prohibition, they actually petitioned the government, and they got an act of Congress to produce non-alcoholic wine and flavorings. And they survived that to go on to become a big wine merchant in the 30s and produce this bottle. If you look, there's hundreds of, well, there's about 2 or 3 different
styles that they put out. The Prohibition extract bottle's a little squat. The information's on the bottom if you ever find it, and they're big non-alcoholic grape juice bottles weren't very interesting. They were tall. They look like a Welch's grape juice. We also have a Listerine. I don't collect these, but somebody wanted this one. This is a cork variant of that. And Lambert Drug Company. This also says 1935, if you see that. And that's about it. All the other things you know about them. This is a pretty bottle. And this dark blue one is really nice. Somebody really wants this, so I'm going to give it to them. So there you got my little day out in the dump. I'm going to go out next week to the new dump that I discovered and see what else I can find there. It was pretty successful last time I was there. So there you go, folks. We will talk to you later. Have a great afternoon.